What's up, all you beautiful people? It's your boy, the Vuvuzela here, and it is, of course, a Friday, which means episode 85 of the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge is out today. While you're watching this, it's out officially. Yeah, you guys are going to watch it in a few minutes. I just need to take the time, though. I made a mistake, guys. So originally today's episode was supposed to be us taking on Bayern Munich in the Champions League. I did the whole record, the commentary, everything. Only at the end of these games, did I realize that I never pressed record. So yeah, all that is gone. There's no quarterfinal. We're going straight to the semi-finals. We beat Bayern Munich. Spoiler. We beat them 7-6, I think, on aggregate in the end. First game was 4-4 in Munich. Second game was 3-2. In Anfield. So yeah, we're moving on to the semi-finals. I apologize for that, but you know, things happen. Hope you guys still enjoy the video. Hit subscribe, get notified, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Let's run that intro. Guys, we're back for the final games of the 2034 and 2035 season with Liverpool. Yeah, it's been a ride. We'll get into all the details. Of course, last time out, we beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinals. Of course, this week we're taking on Borussia Dortmund. Now, today's videos will either be both Dortmund games and then the final, or it'll be both Dortmund games and a season review. That's the way we're going to do it. That's the way it's going to run. Big thing is, though, the reason for that is we drew 2 leads 2-2 in our last game, which basically pretty much ended any hopes of us coming in the top 7. We're sitting now, 4, 5, 6 points behind Leicester. We do have a game in hand over Leicester. That's with Manchester United. Chances are of us coming higher than, I think I should be aiming around 9th. We are 4 points behind West Ham and Newcastle. Maybe West Ham, you know. But yeah, it's not probably looking likely for us to go any further than that. We're going to just write the season off. And yeah, we've had some big problems because in the Leeds game, Jonah Hodgkinson got his debut. Played in the game, conceded 2 goals in the first half. I mean, he's a good goalkeeper. Not for right now. And the reason behind that is Diogo Pinto picked up a twisted ankle. He's out for 7 more days. And Tyler Wilson still out for another 6 more weeks, or 3 more weeks rather, with his dislocated shoulder. He might be back before the end of the season. Pinto definitely not. Nestorov might also be back. He's actually recovering quite quickly. And Larkin definitely won't be back for the end of the season. For today's game, we are at sort of full capacity. Only one forced change, and that is Lupini not 100% fit. Don't want to risk him. Don't want to risk more injuries. So Zidane will come in there as the ball-winning midfielder. Jangozi will be the Mezzala as usual. He's actually been playing quite well as the Mezzala in that position. The back 4, Alexander-Arnold, Caesar, and we're going to go with Yaya instead of Marvel. Marvel has made a few too many mistakes in recent weeks. So Yaya and Julius Caesar will continue in the center mid there. Yves Duboc will come in on the left-hand side. Didn't have the best of games against Arsenal. Didn't have the best of games with Leeds, but I feel he's the lesser of 2 evils. You know what? Actually, hold on. Yaya will go left. Alonso is going to come in to play as center-back. That is the better option. Zidane in the midfield with Chingozi. Amuda back from fitness. Not 100% fit, but we were going to risk him playing at right wing. Vida on the left, improving every single game. He's playing better. Barroso and Lamine Yamal, obviously, up front. These two have been absolutely devastating when it comes to the team. Taking on Borussia Dortmund at home. It is at Anfield. Of course, last time we played a German team at Anfield, we whooped Bayern Munich. Let's see if we can do the same today. We start off the first half here, 12 minutes in. We're on the attack. Lamine Yamal cutting through, and a good save from the keeper in the end of the day. We've been on the front foot from the start, exactly where we want to be there. We are facing the Kop. We're going to try and suck that ball into the net. The fans couldn't help us there, but Alonso has another chance. Julio Cesar to Yaya. Good ball in to find Lamine. Just overhit it. Alvaro gets it, and then a proper little shove on the back of Murdijk from Trent Alexander-Armida with the free kick. And that was a great save from the keeper. That was great. Of course, Borussia Dortmund beat Monaco to get here. We've beaten Bayern Munich. They're a very good team. Don't take it away from them. They're very good. Trent Alexander, though, trying to score a goal on his retirement tour. I think he's already scored a goal for me as a manager. I think he scored one goal. It was a header from a corner. I could be wrong. I can't remember. Amuda with another free kick and another good save from the keeper. That was actually hit the bar. Keeper didn't get a save there. And we are really, really pushing. Amuda with another free kick and another save. That's 3 free kicks. All very, very, very close. Sotomayor with the corner. Goes to the far post looking. Keeper come out again. Trent trying to bring it back in. Can't bring it back in. It is going to be another corner. And we're piling on the pressure early on against Borussia Dortmund. Amuda with this free kick looking for the back post. We have a play open front post. Mane was there to clear. Not Sadio Mane, by the way. And the return ball not great as it goes out for a goal kick. We have another corner. Amuda stepping up, goes short to Lamine. Stoudemire, put ball into Amuda. This time, he doesn't need the cross. He gets the finish. 11th goal of the season. Assist from Lamine and Stoudemire. I think Stoudemire will get it. He got the last touch with that pass in there. It was a beautiful ball to Lamine Yamal. Crossed it into Stoudemire. And a beautiful ball in there to Amuda, who just absolutely finished that into the back of the net. The Kop goes wild as we are 1-0 up. But we have had the tendency, especially against German opposition, to concede within 4 minutes after scoring. This time, Hodgkinson makes a vital save. I think it was actually the defender. I think it was Yaya that got, not Yaya, it's Julio Cesar rather. They got a last-ditch effort there. But we're leading at halftime. 1 goal to the good. Not going to make any swaps. We're going straight into the second half. Kimmich with the free kick now for Dortmund. Alvaro. Not Joshua Kimmich, though. It's Tom Kimmich. Cardoso on the wing now for Dortmund, cutting inside. He's got some acres of space. There's Al-Zahid. He does trying his best to pull him back. Cesar does well there. That was Yaya with the initial challenge. Murdijk is through, though. Murdijk takes a shot. Murdijk can't finish that. We've got a corner now. Stoudemire straight into the action. No time for rest here. And Atubolu makes that save. I'm probably saying his name horribly wrong. But we do keep a high line. We do keep a good pressing line. And it seems to have worked against Bayern. We're trying it against Dortmund as well. Didn't work against Arsenal, that's for sure. Worked a little bit for Leeds in the second half. Hodgkinson goes long. Not well, though. Mane picks up Vassian. This is Radix El-Zahari once again. Vanix with the chance there. And it was Yaya with the initial blockage that stopped their attack, really. And they're forced to shoot from distance. But they've got a corner now with Murdijk. Looking for options. Can't find anybody in the box. Al-Zahari picks it up on the edge. Murdijk back to it. Can cross low. He does cross low. Hodgkinson makes a good little save to tap it to one of our players. And Hodgkinson is doing well, guys. He's doing okay for an 18-year-old playing in the Champions League. He's only his second game for Liverpool at 18 years old. And he's got Champions League football. His first ever debut at Anfield. First ever game. Lamine Yamal is through, though. Oh, hits the crossbar. That could have been vital for us. And Chingozi gets a deflection, wins the corner. What can we do here? We're going to go short again. It's resulted in a goal last time. Lamine Yamal this time goes instant cross to Julio Cesar. A free header. Should have hit the bar. Should have hit the back of the net there. At least a shot on target. But we have been dominating Borussia Dortmund. We're going to bring on some swaps. Lamine not looking healthy, looking very tired. I'm going to bring on Vito Roque to play up front on that side. Elsewhere, Chingozi not playing great. Harvey Elliott can come in there. Everywhere else, I'm happy. Trent looking a little bit tired, but I don't really have another right back. Marvel says it's my best option, but I don't. He's not even right-footed. I wouldn't try Marvel there. Our best bet would be to move Alonso to the right. I don't really want to do that. So you must just suffer. Fight through the pain. Fight through the pain, Trent. You've got this. These are your final games in Liverpool shirts. You want to go to the Champions League final, Trent Alexander-Arnold. You want to win another Champions League. All we need to do is just weather the big storm that's coming in Dortmund. And we've got a penalty. Julio Cesar gets fouled in the box. Vite Roque is our usual suspect when it comes to penalties. It's either him or Lamine Yamal. Vite is on the field. He will take the penalty. Stepping up. Make it 2-0. Roque does make it 2-0. Absolutely fantastic. Vitor Roque, £309 million transfer. And the Brazilian showing why he's worth that much in terms of penalty shooting. He is actually our second top goal scorer at the moment as well. So he has contributed elsewhere, not just with that penalties. We do have another free kick now. Amuda stepping over it. Taking his time. Looking for options. He's already hit the crossbar once. He's made a keeper save it twice. That is the third time. Arjan Ibrahimovic has come on. I think that is Zlatan's son. Elliot. Amuda. Looks back to Elliot. Elliot cuts inside beautifully. Sotomayor. Julio Cesar. Out across to Vida on the right-hand side. But unknown territory for him. We are going to win another corner. Do want to make a swap though. Vida is looking super tired out there. Amuda back to... no, that's going to be the highlight. Okay, cool. That is it. Vida will come off here. We will bring on Jacob Ramsey for him. Barroso also looking very tired. Sam Hunt can come in and play there. I want to play Sam. You know, play Sam as the advance forward. Vita can just drop a little bit as the complete forward. And then while I'm at it, is that Zlatan's actual son? Arjan? It's not. Or if it is, he's not. His father's not his playable son. Came from Bayern's youth academy. I don't think 2021, 2022. I don't think it is his son. I'll have to go check and come back to you guys. Maybe in time for the second game. But we've got 10 minutes left of normal time here at Anfield. We are 2-0 up. We're looking good. Hodgkinson hasn't had to make a big save yet. There is still 4 minutes of regular time, plus stoppage time, probably another 4 minutes. Dortmund need to do something, and they're going to go long. They're going direct route. Arnold hits it across to Julio Cesar, who's going to go to Ramsey. Back to Yaya. Back to Ramsey. Back to Elliot. Back to Hunt. Back to Victor Roque, who's through on goal. Victor is through. That's 3-0. That's his 15th of the season. That takes him top goal scorer for Liverpool. You got to love it. The subs linking up perfectly there. Elliot, Hunt, and Vite Roque all connecting. And the finish, cool as a cucumber. You got to love it. Absolutely got to love it. We're 3-0 up. We're doing well. We're doing good. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Like I predicted, 4 minutes extra time. Or stoppage time, rather. And you know what? That's a good result. That is a very, 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 very good result for us. Beating Dortmund 3-0 in the Champions League semi-final. We've got the second leg coming up. I've just got to get past Brighton first. And we'll come to that game in Dortmund. Right, guys. Back for the game at Dortmund, at the BVB Stadion in Dortmund. We're taking them on. We're currently 3-0 up on aggregate. The winner of this match over 2 legs takes on Real Madrid in the finals. That's where we want to go. The finals are where's the... We want to go to the NCS Olimpijski Stadium in Ukraine. We want to go to the national stadium in Ukraine. That's where we want to cement our legacy. But in order to do that, we've got to beat Dortmund today. We are 3-0 up currently. Same exact squad that started the game against Dortmund last time out at Anfield is starting this one. In the other game, we beat Leeds 3-2. Lamine Yamal scored in the 97th minute for that one to give us a little bit of hope in the league. But we're not focusing on the league right now. We're focusing on the Champions League. And right off the bat, within the first minute, we got a long throw attempt Trent Alexander was looking for Julio Cesar. He's found him in a deeper position than he wanted to. Cesar looking to try and open them up. Trent gone all the way to the other side already. He was quick to run to there. Alonso now from the back post. And back bar. And then it's coming through. Lamine Yamal has scored. And I think he's onside. He is onside. We've scored a goal against Dortmund in the first 2 minutes of the game, making it 4-0 on aggregate. Alonso's pass I thought might have made a mistake when Al-Zahiri cut in, but his pass, or his interception initially, set Lamine Yamal up for that goal. Lamine was in an offside position, guys. He was actually onside. He was onside when the ball was initially played from our player, but it is a goal. And it is 1-0 to Liverpool, 4-0 on aggregate. They've got a free kick deep in our half. It is gone down in the box. Eriksen has Alonso, I think, pushed him. That is a penalty. Dortmund have a little bit of a lifeline early on. A lot of action in the first 4 minutes of this game. They're stepping up for the penalty, though. It is Murdijk versus Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson made a save. Gets in, my 18-year-old Englishman. What a save from Hodgkinson. Denying Murdijk with the penalty, and the resulting corner is not dealt with well yet. Kimmich into Murdijk. Oh, he's got to hang his head in shame. Imagine an under-19 English international saves your penalty in his only second ever Champions League game in his career. What a moment for Hodgkinson. Eriksen is through on goal. This time, Hodgkinson can't do anything. Jonathan Eriksen pulls one back, but I'm still buzzing from that penalty save. Wow, that was amazing from Hodgkinson. Absolutely fantastic. A beautiful turn. Just turned Julio Cesar inside out with that goal. Fantastic little finish from Eriksen. Can't deny. I can't say anything bad about Hodgkinson on that save. That was just good finishing. Murdijk's free kick deep into the half, and that goes well past Hodgkinson's goal. Was a goal kick. No touch needed. We're hanging on, guys. We're hanging on. Dortmund are going to come a little bit more aggressive. They have to come a little bit more aggressive. We just need to keep playing our own game. We don't need to fall into the trap that is Borussia Dortmund. Half-time is here. It is 1-1 at the BVB Stadion in Dortmund. We're doing well. 4-1 on aggregate. Just tell the guys, keep going. You guys are doing absolutely brilliant. No subs needed at half-time. We're actually looking good. They're looking very, very tired. Trent Alexander goes for the throw-in to Jangozi. Goes back to Hodgkinson. Jangozi through to Vida. Vida's got now Yaya on his wing. Vida's running forward, but he's got Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal puts that in the back of the net. I think that's onside. I think that's a goal. He didn't look offside at all. They're not even going to bother showing us the line. They know. VAR knew. Yaya's ball. This was brilliant from Yaya. Beautiful pinpoint cross there, or through ball rather, for Lamine Yamal. That's his 17th of the season. Passing Vita again for the goal-scoring tally. And Lamine, is there anything he can't do at the moment? He's just been on absolutely firing form. Brilliant to see from Lamine Yamal. And we've got another opportunity now with Trent going for the long throw. He's got Julio Cesar and Yaya. Yaya tips it up to Amuda. Amuda's trying to knock it in. Barroso was almost causing a bit of problems for the goalkeeper. But you can see the press. Look at that. 3 players all pushing as far as possible. The long kick goes in there. It's a good result for Dortmund. Cardoso looking for options. Picks up Rouhani on the wing. Good block initially from Trent. But the second attempt hits both crossbars and doesn't go in. Woo! Woo! I think it's time to do some subs here. I think it's time to do some subs. Why can't I do subs? There we go. Now we can do subs. That was weird. Let's see. Barroso not playing great. We'll bring on Victor Roque. Been on good goal scoring form. Vida not playing great. Mercy are going to get a run. I need to give him as much game time. I'm trying to sell him, so he needs to play, I guess. And Zidane not great. Luca Lupini back from his injury can come in as the ball-winning midfielder. He's actually been very good as that BWM position, right? With just under 20 minutes left to play. Dortmund have made some swaps as well. They've brought on a couple of players. Vite Roque, one of the players we've brought on, wins the interception there. Yaya looking for Lamine. Lamine's got options in the box already. Vite was looking. That's not a penalty. It's just outside the box. But it is in Aduma territory. And we saw him in the first game provide 3 saves from the goalkeeper and hit the crossbar from free kicks in similar positions. Oh, it's a penalty. I thought it was outside the box. I didn't even bother. Vite Roque steps up and he puts that in the back of the net. There you go. 16th goal of the season, and he's trying to catch up to Lamine. We're 3-1 up, 6-1 on aggregate. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm less worried now. I don't see Dortmund scoring 6 goals in the next 15 minutes. I think we should be fine. And I think we'll have a spot in the Champions League final. 2 minutes of extra time. We've got a free kick. I mean, this is just going to be a formality. If Mercier had scored that would have been good for his bow to try and stay in the team. But it's going to be all over. We're going to the finals of the Champions League. We're taking on Real Madrid in Kiev. Well, if there's one thing Liverpool knows how to do is make Champions League finals, don't they? They definitely know how to do that. Now, I know initially I said we're going to do the 2 semi-finals and the Champions League final. I've changed my mind. I feel like the Champions League deserves its own episode. So next episode, we're doing the Champions League final and a full season review. Talk about the squad. We're going to have just a good, proper Champions League final episode. I think that'll be best. That's all for today. It's just the 2 semi-finals. You know what I'll actually even do? I'll just play a little bit ahead and get to the last 3 games of the season, and then we'll build up for the Champions League. I think I'll do that. I'll give you an end of season, basically, of where we're going to land up for the end of this video, just to see how we did at the end. Lamine Yamal get praised, son. So we'll see you back at the end of the Premier League. Right, guys. So I know I keep changing my mind, and you know what? I have to do this game. I have to do the Man United Liverpool game. It is my first time playing at Old Trafford. It's the first time that I get to go against the team that I support. I feel it's only necessary that I do this game. We did beat Brentford 5-0. Hodgkinson put in another amazing performance, by the way, as goalkeeper. It was a dominant display, and this 5-0 victory over Brentford, unfortunately for them, it was just not good, but it does mean that Everton, Leeds, and Norwich all get relegated from the Premier League. In fact, I think they were the Burnley, Nottingham, and Norwich were the ones that were promoted, and unfortunately, Everton, who had Conference League football, just didn't get it. So when I took over the club, I just wanted to put this out there, we were predicted to come 15th. We've gone up, backed up to 5th is where we should be doing it. On the initial page, in the beginning when you do the season tick over, it said 3rd. So I feel like we've done a good enough job. We are taking on Manchester United, my favorite club of all time. Now, a little bit of me doesn't want to win this game, but a big part of me wants to win this game because it means if we win this game and Newcastle lose to Arsenal, which is extremely likely, it means we go ahead of Newcastle into 8th place and then just 1 point behind Leicester going into the final games of the season, where Leicester take on Wolves and we take on Bournemouth. 2 games that we will keep a close eye on. So the plan is we're going to do this game, and then next episode we're doing the Bournemouth, end of Premier League, and the Real Madrid game. I think that is the perfect way to end it off. But like I said, we're taking this game, same team that has played in since the first Dortmund game. We haven't changed the squad up too much. Lupini's come back in permanently to just replace Zidane from that last game. No other changes. Nestorov on the bench, though. He is fit enough to play again. We need to beat Man United. We're going to Old Trafford. Any of the original guys still from back in 2024, 2025 era? No one. Mason Mount is still at Manchester United in 2034, 2035. Shout out to Mason. We start off with some action in the middle of the park and Old Trafford. Joffrey, who is scouted as one of the top 10 new gens, Wonder Kids. Timmermans, Ravella, Kenneth Taylor with the shot, just goes wide. I know all about Taylor. Of course, he is one of the guys on my shortlist for the England squad going into the Nations Cup a little bit later on. he is definitely one of those players that we're looking at. And you know what? I think Hodgkinson might have a shot at this point because he has just been absolutely fantastic the last 3 games for us, especially that Dortmund game. And they've given the ball away. Lamine Yamal takes the shot. Erberg gets the save for the Manchester United faithful as Amuda steps up for the corner. It is the back post. Dubok was lurking there. He's quite good in the air, Dubok. We haven't scored as many corners as I'd wished we'd had scored, but currently in the other game it is 1-1 Newcastle Arsenal. If it stays 1-1, I'm happy. As long as we can win this game, that'll be good. If they draw and if Newcastle lose and we draw, that's also very good. We go up to 8th place. And I think with the coefficient means we do get an extra spot in the Conference League. So we will play some form of European football, although we could just win the Champions League and that'll be enough. Half-time, no score line, no substitutions from my side, no substitutions from Manchester United. We're sort of playing each other out in this game. United do have a free kick with throw-in with Namfi. Sule goes to the back post. Joffrey with the header. Kasu Yao with the shot. It goes past Hodgkinson's goal. Hodgkinson putting in another amazing display. 7.4 rating. This young goalkeeper is really making me think. Definitely going to buy a goalkeeper in the summer, though. We do need someone a little bit more mature and help him develop a little bit better. Going to bring on some swaps. Amuda not playing great. Nato can come in there. He scored against Brentford as a sub. Lamine Yamal not playing great either. Sam Hunt can come in there. Also, I'm going to give Vida a little bit more time. I don't really have a good left-footed winger to replace him with. Long kick from Hodgkinson. Doesn't find his intended target. Sule on the wing. Dubok with a good tackle. Dispossesses him. And Vida goes all the way back to Hodgkinson. Alonso, who's really stepped up since being the centre-back. Trent Alexander playing his final Manchester derby. Or what's it, Northwest derby? I don't know what you call this derby. It's a Northwest derby, I think it is. Vida now down on the flank, playing in his first ever derby. Lamine Yamal, though, cuts inside. Lamine Yamal, the star boy himself, breaks the mold, scores against Manchester United. Bittersweet moment for me. Great moment for Liverpool fans as we move one step closer to securing a top 8 finish. Lamine Yamal, what a finish. And how many times have we seen that little combination, either Yaya or Vida with the little through ball? We're going to continue with the changes, definitely. Lamine can take a bit of a rest. I'm going to still bring on Hunt. I know Lamine just scored, but we can just take him off a little bit, rest him up for that Newcastle and Bournemouth game. Joffrey through on goal. Hodgkinson with another amazing save. I mean, guys, if Hodgkinson is saving these like it's going out of fan, well, there we go. That's why I need a new goalkeeper. He's offside, though. He's offside. Hodgkinson was left in complete no man's land there. And you know what? I want to take off Trent Alexander. We've got Nestov on the bench, but I want to give Alexander the proper send-off in the Manchester match. Lupini crosses in. Hunt, the former Tottenham youth player, can't seem to find the back of the net. He is struggling for consistency in Liverpool colours. Trent goes for the back post. Nato would be something if Trent can get an assist against Manchester United in his final derby. These matches are always heated. The cards haven't been flowing in this game, which is good, I think, for both teams. We both don't want players sent off. Vito Roque has possession here. Finds Nato on the wing. Back to Vito. Nato cuts inside. How many times have we seen Nato do that? And the Manchester United goalkeeper pulls off a great save. Elliott, though, with the corner. It's coming thick and fast right now. Back to Elliott. Back to Nato. In that position, he loves to shoot from. Vida with open space. Finds Hunt. It took a deflection on the way out. Good defending from Manchester. They're holding on. They're trying to just not fall away from this game. Julio Cesar with the free kick. The free header, rather. It goes out for another corner. We're piling on the pressure now. Elliott with the corner. A true Liverpoolian through and through. Although bought from Fulham back in the day. Still a true Liverpoolian. He has got Liverpool colours bleeding through them. Hunt goes down in the box. I thought it might have been a penalty. Referee says no. Another highlight straight away. I'm still talking. And Trent's free kick does not turn well. And Castagne now through on goal. Dubok with a good tackle to bring the play to a halt, and that's got to regroup. Manchester United have regrouped well. Joffrey through on goal. Joffrey with the chance, and Hodgkinson gets a fingertip save. You know what, Hodgkinson? You, son, might be the future of Liverpool. And yet again, another great save from Hodgkinson. He is stepping up to be a fantastic third choice goalkeeper, guys. Don't forget that. Hunt through now on goal. He's got lots of space down that wing. Players in the box arriving, and he just can't seem to get the cross in. Vida now has another opportunity down the same flank. Dubok could go back to Vida. It does. Vida one time cross to Vite Roque. His first touch was bad. Nato pulls it back for Hunt. And how many chances must Hunt have before he can hit the back of the net, or at least hit a target? Because he hasn't hit the target yet. He's had so many chances, and he just can't seem to hit the back of the net. Can't even seem to get a save out of the goalkeeper. Hodgkinson goes long. Ball pushed right back in, and Cesar should clean this up nicely. Elliott goes through to Hunt. Elliott's back pass to Elliott was terrible, and it's left us a bit exposed here with Taylor. He's got Joffrey on the wing there. Castellano with the shot. He was offside in the end, so it's not going to, wouldn't have counted anyway. But I've got to give shout out to Hodgkinson, man. That is brilliant. Elsewhere though, Newcastle thumping Arsenal 4-1. Not the result I wanted, but we beat Manchester United in my first ever derby against Manchester United at Old Trafford. I've come away with a victory, and you know what? It was a good victory. Heartbroken that it's against Manchester United, but it is a victory nonetheless. It puts us 1 point behind Leicester City going to the final games. Leicester have to play Wolves. Who do Newcastle have to play? They play Nottingham Forest. Oh. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes in the next episode. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Threw in a Manchester derby just for the sake of it. Well, not Manchester, Northwest derby, just for the sake of it. And we come away with my first ever victory at Old Trafford. First time arriving at Old Trafford. First time beating Old Trafford, faithful Manchester United. And I'm like I said, it was a bit of a bittersweet moment for me because I'm obviously a United fan. But we're with the manager of Liverpool, and my goal is to win trophies with Liverpool. And if United are in the way, they're in the way. Unfortunately, it's the way it goes. Next episode is going to be an absolute banger of an episode. Make sure you guys tune in on Monday for that one. While you're at it, though, hit the like button, leave a comment or two, tell your friends, parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters, everybody to join in on the fun for the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. We'll see you guys in a bit. Your boy, the Vaslap, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.